Hello everyone, hope you have an amazing day and welcome back to my channel. Today we discuss about economic system in business environment. So an economic system is a system designed by a nation to utilize its resources for satisfying the needs and wants of people. An economic system consists of those institutions which a given nation or group of nations has chosen or accepted as the means through which their resources are utilized for the satisfaction of human wants. An economy is a system by which people get a living. An economic system which produces goods and provides services with the help of all natural and physical resources for the purpose of providing living to its people. It includes all agricultural farms, mines, workshops, factories, shops, roads, railways, ships, insurance, and banking companies, schools, hospitals, etc., which help directly in producing goods and services for providing satisfaction to human wants and living to the people. In every economic mutual interaction among people depends to a large extent on the ownership of the means of production. Ownerships of means of production may assume many forms, that is, ownerships of private individuals, ownership of government, ownership of both private individuals and government. These different form of ownership of means of production give rise to alternative forms of economic systems. Household, farm, industry, government are basic units of an economic system. So there are three types of economic system found in the world. Number one, capitalism. Number two, socialism. Number three, mixed economy. So, capitalism. In capitalism or capitalistic economy, all means of production like farms, factories, minerals, resources, etc., are owned, managed, and controlled by private entrepreneurs. Government does not interfere in the economic activities. They are free to run them in the way they like. Their main motive is to earn profit. It is also known as free market economy or free enterprise economy also. Origin and growth of capitalism dates back to century after industry's revolution in England and other nations of Europe. US, UK, Japan are the examples of this economy. So capitalism is a system in which property is privately owned and economic decisions are privately made. Now, features of capitalism. A very outstanding features of capitalism is the economic freedom. Everybody is free to choose any trade or business or industry or occupation as one like and one feels more profitable. Now, individuals can hold, use, or sell their property as they like, or they can pass it on to their heirs after death. Now, the consumer occupies a key position in capitalism. Consumers have complete freedom of choice of consumption. The production decisions are based on consumer desires. The government plays a part, but it is limited. Its role is required only to define and protect property rights, ensure freedom or entry and exit, enforce contractual agreements among private entrepreneurs. In capitalism, competition is found among producers, sellers, and consumers. Producers compete to produce better, sellers compete to attract maximum consumers, and consumers compete with each other in obtaining goods and services of better quality. In a capitalistic economy, an individual is free to save as much as he can and invest or spend that saved money the way he likes. In capitalism, price mechanism guides the producers and consumers. Price mechanism means that price is determined by the interaction of the forces of demand and supply. Price mechanism helps producers to decide what to produce, how much to produce, when to produce, and where to produce. Now, merits and demands of capitalism. Merits means capitalism is democratic in nature, since all the producers, sellers, consumers, etc., are free to do the work to their choice. Capitalism increase productivity, all the factors of production. It offers higher standards of living to people and leads to rapid economic growth. In merits, the scarce resources are used most economically and with minimum waste so that their cost of production may come to minimum, and people get incentives to save and invest more because of right of private property and inheritance. It increase saving and investments, which lead to a higher rate of capital information also. Now, in demerits, greatest demerits of capitalism is unequal distribution of wealth and income. This renders rich more and rich and poor more poor. Capitalism leads to division of society in two classes, rich and capitalistic class, leads a luxurious life, and labor class struggles to get even two square meals. Capitalism promotes a materialistic attitude in the people. The lust for profit and wealth gives rise to several social evils. Competition, one of the distinctive features of capitalism, can be quite wasteful in reality when an advertisement is used to compete out other competitor from the market. Now, socialism. In socialistic economic system, economy is controlled by government and it directly intervenes in economic activities in the interest of social well-being. The concept of socialistic economy was propounded by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels in 1848 in their work The Communist Manifesto. The system was first adopted by USSR in 1917 before its disintegrations in late 80s. Now, socialism is a system under which the economic system of the country is controlled and regulated by the government so as to ensure welfare and equality of opportunity to people in society. Forms of socialism. Among different forms of socialism, two are most important. Democratic socialism means to production and other activities are controlled and regulated by government, but at some time or same time there is a freedom of occupation and consumptions. Now, totalitarian socialism. Economy is completely controlled by the government and people have to work under the direction of the government. It is popularly called communism. Now, features of socialism. All important means of production are owned, managed and controlled by state government, represents the society, but it does not mean that an individual cannot keep his private property. Decisions regarding production cost, prices, wages, etc. are taken by planning commissions. For this purpose, a planning commission is set up. Planning commission prepares the plans and implement them. State being the chief entrepreneur, there are not cutthroat competition as found under capitalistic economy. All the wastage of competitions is prevented. Socialism recognizes human values. A main criterion of socialism is man is not for wealth, but wealth is for man. Socialist system aims at an uh, equitable distribution of income, and government decides the fair distribution of income. Socialism promotes social equality as all the members work to earn their living. There are no such classes as capitalistic class or labor classes. Now, government in socialistic economy do not differentiate among people and provide equal opportunity of educations, occupations, and other social benefits to all members of the society. Merits and demerits of socialism. Merits under socialism, income is distributed on just and equitable basis, and equal opportunities are provided to everyone. All important economic decisions are taken by central authority planning commissions, which ensures allocation of resources by maximum social welfare and satisfaction. And merits under socialism, there is no wasteful advertisement. Goods and services are produced as per actual needs of people, and uh, fluctuations, cyclical fluctuations, or which are common in capitalism, do not occur in socialism. Situations like boom, depressions, unemployment, overproductions, etc., do not raise their ugly heads. Now, people are made to work according to directions of state in demerits. Hence, the laws, individuals, initiatives, and incentives to work. Consumer lost freedom of choice of goods and services, and workers lose freedom of choice of occupation, since all power is vested on the government. Prices are not determined on the basis of demand and supply, which is necessary for effective fluctuation of an economy. And bureaucratic controls and procedural bottlenecks leads to approval to the taken from the government, which promotes bribery to other forms of corruptions. Now, difference between capitalism and private sector, and socialism and public sector. So, basic different: ownership of means of production. Capitalism and private sector owned and controlled by private entrepreneur. In socialism and private public sector owned and controlled by state. Now, mixed economic system, we discuss about this. Mixed economy is a system in which both public and private sectors work simultaneously to promote the economic welfare of the society. It is also known as dual economy. After the depression of 1929, J. Keynes suggested a new economic system. In this system, private and public sector cooperate with each other with a view to achieve economic objectives as well as promotion of social welfare. India, Canada, etc. have mixed economic system. Mixed economy is that economy in which both public and private institutions exercise economic control. Government usually owns public utility services like railways, road transport, air services, shipping, defense, supply of water, electricity, education and wealth facilities, post and communication, etc. Consumer goods industries, small scale industries, and agricultural, etc. are generally owned by private entrepreneur, and government keeps a watch on the activities of private entrepreneurs to ensure maximum utilization of resources and to protect the interest of workers, consumers, and weaker section of society. Now, features of mixed economic system. Under mixed economy, public and private sectors work hard in hand and industries of public utility are owned by government, and consumer goods industries are owned by private entrepreneur. Mixed economy functions through both the price maximum and mechanism and government direction. Economic planning is an important feature of mixed economy. It maintains a balance between public and private sector. The two sectors are not rivals to each other, they cooperate with each other. Aim of production under this system is to earn profit and to promote social welfare. If the government is convinced that any private industry is working against the interest of society, it nationalizes such industries. Now, uh, public sector and private sector. Public sector enterprises refers to that individual institutions which is owned, managed and controlled by the government. Public enterprises are also known as government enterprises and state enterprises and government industries. The term public enterprise usually refers to government ownerships and active operation of agencies engaged in supplying the public with goods and services which alternatively might be supplied by private enterprise operations. Now, objectives of public sector enterprise. Following are the main objectives of private enterprise. So, public enterprise, the to help in the rapid economic growth and industrializations of the country and create necessary infrastructure for economic development, and the earned return on investment and generate resources for development to promote redistributions of income and wealth, to create employment opportunities, to promote balanced regional development, to assist the development of small scale and ancillary industries, to promote import substitutions, save and earn foreign exchange. Now, that's the end of the video, my friends. In the next episode, we'll discuss about the features of public sector enterprise. Thanks a lot for watching my videos. Thanks a lot. Please subscribe my channel if you like.